There's sound coming from this. I think there could be electricity here. Maybe someone still lives here. Alright guys, so today I'm in the northern part of Bulgaria, which is the poorest region of Bulgaria. We are at a town called Belene, which is really close to the Romanian border. So, many of you know the story of Chernobyl and Pripyat and what happened over there, but a lot of people don't know that Pripyat has like a little brother here in Bulgaria. What you're seeing here is Dimum. This is a ghost town which was constructed close to a nuclear plant here in Belene, which, as you can see, is completely abandoned. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go inside this abandoned ghost town and explore it a little bit, see what's in there. What's interesting is that nobody actually lived in these buildings. They were never populated. Some of them were furnished, like they put tile in the bathrooms, they put rugs in the kitchen, they built the kitchens and everything, but nobody actually lived in there. So what I'm gonna try to do, what I wanna do is get inside some of these apartments and see if there's still something left in there. But looking at it from the outside, I think that everything's already like stolen and there's not much left in there. But let's see. Let's try to get in and see. I think that there are like around 15 or 20 buildings completely uninhabited. Hopefully. Actually, the locals here, they're saying that there could be like refugees from Syria or somewhere else inhabiting these buildings. Hopefully we don't find some family in there. So we're gonna get in this one first, which is like a little bit on the outside of the actual town. Then we head to the more central part of the ghost town to see what's happening there. At least we can enter pretty easy, since there are like no doors. What I really want to see is if we can somehow get to the roof of this building so that we can check out the whole town from above. So let's go up. There we go. Honey, I'm home.
I'm afraid for the duck.
What happened to our bathroom? So, this was supposed to be our kitchen. It's a little bit small. But here we got some outlets.
It's a beautiful view.
And we got a nice view, yeah. So what do you think? Should we buy this place?
Could be.
We just need to renovate it a little bit. The bathroom as well. But look at the bedroom. Okay, there's room for improvement. Look, we got a balcony. I don't know if we can fit in a queen size in here, but good enough. I think that my wife is in love with the view outside. I think we're getting this one. But it's still the first one that we checked. So let's check out a few more before we make a final decision if we're gonna buy it. And I suppose this is the living room. Look, someone entered our house before. There are like footsteps. And there's like a weird sculpture outside.
But we're a small apartment.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Yeah.
But we don't have a lot of money now, so. We'll look for a bigger one after that. And this is still the first apartment that we checked. Let's check out a few more before we make a final decision. What we're gonna buy.
Ninguno.
I don't know if there were windows or if they never put them. I think that some of the buildings were more furnished than the other ones. This is just pure concrete. It's just like the foundation of the building. My wife is scared that the staircase will like fold out. You don't trust those stairs, huh?
No. It's very safe.
Okay, I think. Right, this looks to be the last floor. Let's see if we can somehow get on the roof. I suppose it's through this hole over there, but I don't see the ladder for it. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit hard to get in there. And again, we have the same apartment. Alright, so we're heading out of this one. It's pretty much the same apartment on every floor, and I could not get to the rooftop, so we'll go to the more centric part. Somebody left their clothes when they were moving out. They started the construction of those buildings at the same time.
Check this through.
Yeah, that's it. Even the trees here are like dangerous. Maybe they got some radiation.
Yeah.
So, anyways, like what I was saying is that they started construction of those buildings at the same time where they started building the actual nuclear plant, which was in 1986. But then the construction of the actual power plant got frozen in 1990 or 1991, and the same happened to the buildings that you're seeing. Okay, so we're gonna give it another try to get to the rooftop of this building, which is in front of me. Let's see if this one has some access to the rooftop. This one looks like it was planned to have like an elevator or something, or not. So let's go. Honey, let's go look for some more apartments which we can potentially buy.
Yeah. We can come here for living.
How do you like the town so far? The atmosphere it feels pretty nice.
But the people that wanna de ¿cómo se dice? Las personas que quieren estar solos.
They want to be alone.
For the people they
That
that want to be alone. For the people they want to be alone is the place perfect. The perfect place here.
yeah. This one is the same as the other one. There's no access to the rooftop. But this building over there, there's like graffiti on top. So maybe I should try this one. It looks like it has access to the roof. What do you got? You got me a flower. You got me a
This for you.
Chernobyl flower.
Yeah.
How nice. Thank you. Okay, so we saw a building that's like right in front of us right now, which seems to be better preserved. At least it still has its windows, and it looks a little bit different than the rest of the buildings. So we're gonna go inside of it. Maybe there will be some preserved furniture or a furnished kitchen or something different than the rest of the buildings.
Is in better condition in comparison with the other place.
Yeah, let's see
Look at
about
this.
that. I don't think that was a really good idea to plant a tree in front of the entrance. Look at this. There's like tile inside of this apartment. At least some of it's left.
I think that I feel very afraid with the animals.
I don't
the people in general.
I don't think there are any animals here. Like, what are they gonna do?
course.
There's no food, there's nothing.
There are dogs.
I don't think there are
Big
people
dog.
living here either. Like, with all the windows open, it's like -5 or -6 right now. You got the key? I don't have them on me. We forgot the keys, right? Alright, so we have to do it this way.
Say hi, baby. Hi.
Can you get in?
Madre mía.
Alright, we made it in. So this one actually still has some paint on. They've actually painted this one. Yeah. Vandalism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, There's still some materials left in here. I guess they were planning to use them. They put like paper on the wall. The windows is still here. There's an actual outlet. It'll be interesting to see if it still works. Come here. So far this is the most preserved room which we encountered. The paint is still on the walls. And look at this.
It's a girl's room.
Yeah, maybe. Look at the tile is still here. I think this was supposed to be the kitchen, like with the countertop over here. And just a little balcony. Which is actually pretty nice. Look at this huge balcony. In summertime, when everything is like green, like this park here in the middle of the buildings, that would have been nice if the communists actually managed to finish something. Look, it's connected to the bedroom. Come in, honey. Let's make some sweet love. This is what they used to put on the walls back in the day. It's just like some paper. This is one of the biggest apartments which we've entered so far. I guess it was supposed to be for some of the higher paid engineers. This is like another kitchen place with somehow functioning door for the balcony. The balcony is much smaller though, in comparison with the other room which we saw. So, like I mentioned, this place was supposed to house like 4,000 people, and not only Bulgarians, they were planning to bring many like Soviet engineers from Russia to help with maintaining everything and building everything. They were supposed to be like to bring expertise and teach the Bulgarians, but never came. Okay, so let's try to go up. Look, these stairs are a little bit more secure. Bingo. This one still has the stairs to go to the rooftop. Let's go give it a try. Okay. Okay, this one's not going anywhere. Made it up here. Just need to climb this one now, and I'll be outside. You coming?
No,
¿No vas a venir?
no.
Vale.
I'm gonna wait here.
That's how it looks in this space. I'm not really sure what this was for. So I'll try to climb this one. I think somebody else tried to do this before. Look at this. They use this. Maybe I can reuse it. Doesn't look too stable, but nothing better at the moment. I need to start going to the gym. It's gonna be hard to climb. The rocks that I'm stepping on are not stable either. I'll go try to find something else. Okay. I'm not sure if you can see it because it's really dark, but there's actually stairs over there. Puedes. Eres una mujer independente y fuerte.
Cállate.
Te voy a ayudar cuando subes aquí. Alright, so my wife actually got the courage to go up as well. Alright, so we both made it.
Y ahora,
Good job.
para bajar, ese es el problema.
It's a little bit hard to walk here. Like the ceiling is pretty low.
Yo siempre lo digo, yo no sé quién está más loco, si él por venir para acá o yo por ir detrás de él. Cuidado, que pisas en falso porque puede haber... Te puedes caer. Miren esto aquí. Madre mía. La cosa no es que estemos en el techo, la cosa es que este edificio tiene más de 30 años abandonado. Imaginar las condiciones. Di hola. Hiciste mucho ejercicio, ¿verdad?
Yo tengo que meterme en el gimnasio. ¿Vienes?
¿Qué hay allá?
¿Ah?
¿Qué hay allá?
Podemos subir.
Ok, aquí vamos. Estilo rana, pero vamos dándole. Porque bueno, tampoco es que soy muy chiquita yo, ¿no?
¿Puedes?
Sí. No puedo más. No puedo.
Falta uno.
Ya, corta el video. Córtalo.
There's only one left. You can do it.
Me quiero ir al hotel.
You want the hotel?
I want to go to hotel. Please.
All right, there you go. You made it. Now, look at here. So actually, this one will be a little bit easier to go up.
Marte, yo te voy a matar con ese juego.
All right then, let's go. Let's go check out the whole city.
Ahí va mi esposo, buscando el peligro. Siempre. Esa es su pasión. Buscar 100 formas de ver cómo se jode. Y yo más atrás apoyándolo.
It's nice.
¿Qué tal la vista?
Está buena la vista. Vente.
Toma, voy yo.
All right. Your turn.
Hola, mundo. Yo no sé para qué yo me maquillo, porque yo termino siempre como una loca.
Está un poco sucio este sitio. Pero mira. Okay, so at least it was worth it, all this climb and crawling to this tiny space. The view is pretty nice. Do you like it?
¿Cómo se dice? Me siento rara.
Feels strange. What is
Of
this?
course.
Look at this. This looks like steps from a dog.
Yeah, the dog.
How did the dog get here?
Mierda.
Okay guys, so I'm actually scared of heights, but I'll take a peek. All right. I definitely don't want to be falling down this. Be careful, right?
Yeah.
This is the first one that I was trying to climb, but and I need to start going to the gym to be able to do this. The really sad part about this place, and not only this place, not just the ghost town, but the actual power plant. The people were really excited. They were really happy that this is happening. This is, like I mentioned, it's one of the poorest regions in Bulgaria. So people were like, they were hoping for jobs, for a lot of opportunities, a lot of industrial growth, and this is what ended up happening. They actually tried to restore the project in 2002. So a bunch of bureaucracy passed, and they invested another 4 billion euros into it. And then in 2012 they cancelled it again. But I think this could be related to the second biggest nuclear accident after Chernobyl, the one in Japan, in Fukushima in 2011. The European Union started doing a lot of regulation on all of the nuclear plants in Europe. So even though this one was still not finished, they still had to do a lot of stress testing and all this stuff. So besides all the billions of euros which they invested in the 90s, there were other billions of euros who were invested after that. Not only this, but with all the corruption in Bulgaria, a lot of those money were stolen, and this is what's left for the people. So the government ended up with billions of dollars, some of the people in the government, And the people ended up with this, a mini Chernobyl. I'm not really sure if you can see it in the distance, but where like the cranes are, but this is the actual nuclear plant. Later I'll try to go there and film it as well, but I think it's still somewhat functioning and there's like security, so maybe I'll be able to get in. And those are some of the newer buildings which were built after the project was rebooted. Even though they look a little bit nicer, they're still not inhabited. I'm not a huge fan of the heights. I actually don't even like flying with a plane, but I had to get up here. It's like a different feeling seeing this place from above. Seeing the magnitude of it. I don't know if you can see, but behind me is the actual town of Belene. Let me try to show you. So earlier we passed through there with my wife, and there was almost nobody on the streets. All the buildings are old, like Soviet era style, just horrible. Like I mentioned, it's one of the poorest regions here. My uncle used to work in a place close to here. He was telling me that the older person, they need to go to the forest and look for snails so they can have some food to eat. They don't even have money to buy food. Like the pension here in Bulgaria, the minimum one is like 100 200 euros. It's not even enough for food. And here we have billions of euros.
Ahora viene la parte que no me gusta. Bajar. Van a ver cómo
Siempre es más fácil bajar que subir.
Sí, claro, si me lanzo llego más rápido.
So, alright guys, so we're going down. It's always easier to go down than to go up, right?
Yeah. Ay, mamá mía.
You want some help?
Jesus.
Jesus ain't gonna help you here. Jesus will help you, like, my kid, what are you doing there in the first place?
¿Estás bien?
Sí.
¿Está fuerte la escalera?
Claro.
Vale, eso es lo
Está como
importante.
pegado. All right, I made it. Now it's your turn. Be careful.
Yeah.
Are you good? ¿Vas a bajar? She's really focused. she can't even respond. Ni siquiera puedes responderme.
¿Qué?
Estás muy enfocada.
Sí. No me hables. Me duele demasiado las manos, la escalera está congelada.
Tu mamá me va a matar cuando llegamos en Venezuela.
Las manos no las siento, literal.
Sí, pero con los guantes es peligroso.
Peligroso.
Porque puede...
Dame los guantes.
That was pretty nice. I'm glad we were able to make it up there. Time to go down. All right. A little bit dirty, huh?
Yeah. I'm dirty.
I know you are.
My ass dirty.
Your mind as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could have gotten through here. The door is open. If somebody needs some cement or some materials, I'll send you the address. Sí. Eso es por la radiación. El perro está cerrado. The balconies here, they have an interesting view because the power plant is this way. So when you get off work, working at the nuclear plant, you go up there, you go to your apartment, your wife cooks you something, then you can just go chill on the balcony and just look at the power plant where you work every day. I don't think I would choose one of those apartments if I was to live here.
Un animal ahí, ¿sabes?
¿Hay un animal?
No sé, pero me imagino que hay animales que hacen eso como...
Sí, pero es un poco grande. No sé.
¿Qué es eso?
No hay nada.
¿Sabes la película del aro? El aro en Bulgaria.
¿Película de qué?
La película de Ring.
Ah, sí.
La película del aro.
Y la chica sale ahora.
La chica sale ahora, sí. Esta parte es la más... Madre mía. Creo que este lado vivían los obreros, porque este es como el lado más feo. Se nota que no le pusieron mucho entusiasmo al diseño de estos edificios en comparación con los que vimos por allá.
Mira, eso tiene algunos números. Pero no sé qué significa. Like I mentioned, this place is really close to the river Danube, which is the largest river in Europe. It starts in Germany and finishes at the Black Sea here in Bulgaria. So here in this town where the river passes, there's an island between Romania and Bulgaria. And at this island, the communists back in the day. They built a concentration camp, which was pretty much the same as Auschwitz, like what the Germans did. So at this concentration camp, they would send anybody who was talking bad about the Communist Party or anybody who didn't agree with them. And it was officially called a labor camp, but man, labor camp, no way. What they used to do is they used to torture the people who were sent over there. Like in the period where it was functioning, around like 40,000 people were killed there. Now this place, they have converted it into a prison. So on top of all this that you're seeing, there was a concentration camp close to here as well. It's crazy. Like they cannot think of more bad things to put in this town. It's incredible. Okay, so we made it to a more central part between the buildings. You won't believe what's here. Look at this. There's sound coming from this. I think there could be electricity here still. I don't know if you can hear the sound, but this one seems to be functioning. This park in front of the buildings has an interesting composition with all the trees in the middle. Actually, in a weird way, it looks beautiful. I never could understand people who enjoyed like this type of architecture. I think it's called brutalism, or like the Soviet architecture from back in the day. But there is something beautiful.
Es algo entre un encanto y algo perturbador en realidad.
Vamos a entrar en el bosque.
Miren esta.
Yo no sé si ellos lo ponen aquí, los árboles, o con tiempo que hicieron tanto.
Miren esta zona. Esta es la parte más creepy de esta urbanización. Yo me quiero imaginar esto de noche. Esto se ve horrible de noche. Vamos
¿No quieres dormir aquí?
Claro que no. Vamos a
Había
acercarnos.
unas habitaciones que se puede dormir. Although this looks pretty creepy right now, I think like in spring or summer, this is gonna be pretty nice with all the trees and everything. Well, apart from the buildings, but there's a lot of green stuff here. And actually, I told you that I think there's like electricity still running from here. There's like this little house over here which has a satellite dish, and there's a dog actually inside it, so maybe someone still lives here. Well, not still, but maybe someone lives here. That would be incredible. Okay, so we explored most of this abandoned city. So So what we're gonna try to do now is to go to the actual power plant and see if we can maybe get in. Alright, so we managed to get close to the actual nuclear plant, as close as possible. But the problem is that there's a lot of security. This place has cameras everywhere. There are like security guards checking the place. We tried to talk to one of them, but he said that there's no way we can enter in there. So unfortunately, this is gonna be as close as we get to it. But yeah, this is where the billions of dollars were spent. And actually there are a lot of signs like for no filming. I have no idea why. What's the problem? But I guess these people don't want people just coming in here and filming. Anyways, let's try to get a little bit closer without drawing too much attention. Cierra la cámara. That's it. Alright, I think that the security is coming.